Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Friday night session. I'm coming on just to finish a couple of handfuls of free readings that I didn't get to in this evening's session. You'll notice there's no chat in this session because I'm not taking any new reading requests tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time and tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time as well. So you can join me then. Once I'm done, I'll put a little quick comment on the order in which the readings were completed so you can find your reading much more quickly as well. So that's the skinny. That's how it all works. So let's jump in here. Let me just move these over. Sorry, I could have done that before I came on. There we go. So we had left off with a Yushi Awasthi. I probably murdered that. Sorry. Anyone else that had a free reading, I did complete it in the earlier session. I got through quite a few. So um, if you don't see your name in the description box, once I complete that, then you can go back to the original one. And I did take care of a lot of free readings there. So Ayushi, you would like a general guidance. Let's take a look here and see what does Spirit want you to know right now. What guidance do they have here for you? That one. Okay. All right. We've got the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. And I like this energy because this is about balance and progression. You see the five going to the six in the same suit. So something that feels like it's at odds and there's conflict energetically, something maybe fearing a little bit fearful and having some lower vibrational energies, is in the process of transforming into something more balanced with the Six of Wands. So, what the guidance is, whatever you do that brings you to a place of calm, that allows you to step back and really balance your energy, do that right now, whether it's deep breaths and, because that helps us flood our body with oxygen, get rid of a lot of adrenaline and different things that when we're in fear. Because when we're in fear, we either feel like attacking or running, our little cat mind kicks in. We want to hiss and attack or hiss and run away. So when we're, looking at this, whatever it is that you're facing, it's like, okay, in order for me to, I can't resolve it with the energy that I have right now that got me into this. I have to step back, take a big deep breath, and look at it from a different perspective, from a place of calm. And that's what allows things to transform around. Six of Wands is victory and balanced energy. So I do feel like that will help you as you connect higher. It allows you to see things from a different perspective and allows resolution to come into this. But calmness and even have like, aren't those the um, that those flowers, aren't they the peace lilies or something like that? I don't know. They just like lily of the valley, peace. It just feels like it calms the volcano down. So, and it's like you don't have to stay involved in the drama. It's like once you step back out of the fear, you won't feel like fighting um, or having to explain or anything like that, defend. You can just see things more clearly for what things really are, see how people are acting out of fear. And if we all continue to act out of fear, we just keep fighting. But when someone takes a step back and takes a big deep breath, we're able to be a voice of reason and try to calm everyone else down. And then once everyone's calm, we can truly communicate. Otherwise, it's just battling and yelling or shutting down, right? So hopefully that helps, Yushi, and many blessings to you. And then, hello. So, what can you expect for next month? Now, that sounds familiar. If you asked that in the this morning session, I did complete that when I went back on. So be sure, because I know I have your name was on my little list that I had. So definitely check that out for more information. I'll pull more, but also check out the July monthlies that also came out this morning. That list is on my main page. When you go in there, it'll be at the very top of the playlist. So be sure to check that out. A ton of information for July, right? All right, let's see, what else do they want you to know for July, for next month? All right. Yeah, you have the Devil card and the World card, 2 major arcana, so there's some significant changes. The Devil card shakes and rattles your cage to have you question some, long-held beliefs about, supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts, and it allows you to really realize, why do I believe this stuff? And with the World card, that's the ending of old it's the last card in the major arcana. It's the ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures, something that's free from all that stuff. So it's definitely a progression and a combination of those two that's happening is you're really learning a lot about stuff that's coming up and you're like, why does that bother me? Why do I care? Is that really what I want? And you're getting a lot of mental clarity that comes around and you're recognizing cycles and you're like, I'm not going to do that anymore. This is what I want to do. And I feel like there's a significant ending and beginning in July where you're, like I said, leaving behind the old ways. And it's something, the full card is what follows when we start back at zero in the major arcana, which is like the world of possibilities. I'm not restricting it. I'm not allowing things to, shrink, make me feel limited and small and powerless. There's this freedom of anything's possible, and I like that for you. So, some great energy. So that's one major thing that's happening for you there, but I just feel like it's going to impact several different things, and then a big change as well. So I like that for you. Hello, so many blessings to you. All right. And then Sean G, will R pay you for your painting? All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Well, I feel like they will here. You have the Lovers card, which is an important friendship, important partnership. Ten of Pentacles is abundance and overflowing. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is money, abundance. And I feel like they feel like your friendship or relationship, your connection's important with the Lovers card. And it's important for your emotional energy too. If you focus on fear of them not, you're telling the universe, can you make him wait longer and make me like face this and experience it more? Or you can have gratitude going, you know what? I'm grateful. I give it to you. I'm grateful that you're going to have the money come in that's, appropriate for me for that painting. And thank you. And you go in gratitude and you just release it instead of pushing the resolution further away. We thank for the resolution and then things change, right? So the attitude of gratitude is so important. Otherwise, we're putting ourselves through an unnecessary pain and suffering, right? But I feel like there's very big possibilities with those cards coming in, but it's important for you, like this speed at which it happens, you have a lot of control over with what you're focusing on. So I like that. Right. That's what they got for you, Sean G. So many blessings to you. All right. And then cool guy. You lost your phone. Help you find it. Where's your phone? You need to reach Arnold. Oh, so hopefully you might not be back. You might have already found your phone by this by this time. So yeah. I feel like here with the Queen of Swords, which is the balance between the head and the heart, and the Eight of Cups is leaving behind emotions that don't serve you. I feel like it's behind something that's balancing on something. Maybe I don't know if you have a vehicle. I almost feel like it if it off the pocket, if it fell down in between like the seats or into the back seat. I feel like it's something that's balancing where it was like I didn't see it, but it's because it's balancing on something that hasn't fallen for some reason with this Queen of Swords. But this Eight of Cups that's behind, it's behind something um, that where it normally wouldn't be. So I feel like it's fallen behind somewhere. So hopefully that helps their cool guy. It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I kind of almost feel like you found it already because how long it took me to get to this. So my apologies. So hang in there. All right, cool guy. Right. And then Minaheel, you are up. So how will your new love connection be in 2024? All right, let's take a look here and see. All right, here we go. Wow. All right. It's up to you. It could be like a dream come true with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, I mean, the star card. The Two of Wands is about whatever you focus on grows and expands. So, I mean, like they're saying, it could, be like a wishing upon a star and be like, wow. But it's our energy, right? If I focus on how something's not being, then I get more of that. When I am grateful for who they are and what they are bringing, I get more of that. And that's where the whole thing comes in, right? And there's also about the clarity of what do I feel a dream come true is, and if I focus on this big long list of things, then I'm wanting, wanting, wanting. I push it further away, right? When I kind of just get rid of all expectations and go, I'm going to focus on who they are and what I love about them, and then it's beautiful. We do feel like, wow, we're in a wonderful place because my focus isn't on lack. And so my focus is on what I love. And that's who was it? I think it was Will Ferrell. He's a comedian, right? And they always go, how can you be so happy all the time? And he was like, because I don't waste my energy on people who the haters and people with low vibration. He didn't say vibration, but I don't focus on that lower vibrational stuff because I focus on the people I love and the people that I laugh with, and then it just I have more of it. And it's exactly what happens. So I feel like that's what they want you to know right now, Minnie Hill. It's many blessings to you. All right. And then Sen, you want to know what to expect in July. So be sure to check the July monthlies that are out for each individual zodiac sign. There's a ton of information in there. The playlist is at the very top of my main page when you go in there. Let's see what else they want you to know for July. All right. I do want that one. Okay. Mm. So you do have some decisions that come up in July with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about closing your eyes and opening your heart. And there's these decisions are bringing up some fears here about lack because you got the Nine of Swords, which is the nightmare and insomnia card. The Five of Pentacles is like the card of lack, of feeling left behind, left out in the cold, abandoned, not having enough. And that's why these fears of not having enough um, have this strong influence of your mind. But they're saying close your mind and open your heart, and you'll see things differently with all that because as you really realize that it's not humans that bring you what you need in each moment, it's creator, it's spirit. They're the ones that supply everything. They just might send it through a shipping company of a human for it to get to us, but sometimes they don't even need that, right? But we've always had everything we need in each moment, and so you can build this trusting relationship with spirit and creator, and that you're going to bring me everything I need, and we can take a step back and step into that security. And as we're going to go make decisions in our life, instead of being um, fear being the decision maker and the decision factor, it's like, no, we don't need to. We can just um, trust our heart, trust our intuition. What will make my heart sing? What will make me feel like I'm living, and not letting fear hold you back in this decision making? So I feel like it's an important thing there for you, right? So that's what they have for you, Sen. So many blessings to you. And then is that Dali Borka? I won't try your last name. You want to know what to expect right now. All right, let's take a look here. What to expect right now. Right now. Like right now. Right now. Okay. All right. Well, you got three major arcana coming in here. You got the Magician, number one. And it's all about stepping into your power, understanding your power. And I feel like here with this Justice card, who this Ace of Swords allows you to see things from a higher perspective. And you're cutting away these fears and lower vibrational ways of looking at things, these limiting thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. And I feel like it's something that you've been working on for a while with this Temperance card, which is alchemy. You can kind of see the water's been going back and forth between the two cups. It slowly has becoming heading towards gold, right? So fruition. And usually it's a patience and temperance, but I just feel with the magician and the justice card being combined, like the wait is over and it's time. You've been weeding out the thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that are rooted in fear, and you've been seeing things from a higher perspective. So you've been gaining clarity around this, and now I feel like it's really coming into, like, very soon here, you're going to be like, I know exactly what I want to do. And the magician card is you put your energy and your effort into this decision that you're making, and that does bring gold. It brings the success and the fruit. But you've been taking your time, you've been whittling through all the stuff in your head, and so it is time for movement coming up very soon. So prepare, just really decide, what is it now? You have enough information now to decide, what is it that I want to head toward, whatever decision this is that you're making, and then you're able to move forward on it. So I like it for you. That's what they have for you. Many blessings. And then Happy Pill. You want a rest of the June reading. All right. So let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about the rest of June? All right. All right. I feel like they're just telling you here that the answer to every challenge is unconditional love that you find when you turn inward and upward. Then you fill up and it overflows out to the world. The devil card is the shaking and the rattler, the one that's showing you big, huge carnival mirror, those all those funny mirrors of all the distortions of the things that are, these fear beliefs then here. And, we have unconditional love, unconditional, oh, I'm sorry, I can't say unconditional love, and the fears of losing conditional love. And that's why the answer to everything that is in here comes from that love, inward and upward. And there's just going to be this Saturn energy, which is shaking and rattling your cage to try to have you see these things that have blinded you and bound you and made you feel trapped, and caged your heart and caged your mind. And they're rattling your cage so you can realize that the door behind you is been unlocked and hasn't even been shut this whole time. And they just want to let you know you can leave back there if you want to step out. So I feel like it's a month of some big ahas that set you up. And I feel like it's funny, 4th of July, freedom here in the United States, July is a big freedom month. And I feel like all this stuff the next 2 weeks just sets you up for this feeling and release of freedom that does come for you in July. So make sure to check out your July readings. Those came out this morning too. All right. So that's what they have for you, Happy Pills. So many blessings. And then Julie, you want to know ancestral message. So what do your ancestors want you to know here? All right. I like it. They're telling you here first with the Hermit card, they'd love it if you'd spend some time with them. They will help guide you on your path. That little light in the lantern is them they'll guide you. And the 7 of Wands is also them telling you that, you know, not to you don't have to shrink for anyone. You don't need to dim your light. You don't have to ask permission to shine, and you can be unapologetically yourself. You're supported. They love who you are. There's no shame. They're just excited for you to be able to express your true self and shine bright, because, it's like the sun, you're needed. And if you dim your light, you don't do anyone any good. You actually end up hurting. Like if the sun said, "Oh, I'm too bright, let me just dim down," plants would die, trees would die, a lot of people die, and then if they all die, we eventually die too, right? And it's like, okay. So shine bright, sun, shine bright, I feel like is the message that's coming through for you. Right? So that's what they got for you, Julie. So many blessings. And then Joe Kenzo, you are up and you would like a free general reading. All right, let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know right now? All right, what do we got going on here? So you do have here, this 5 of Cups and the Princess of Cups coming in. So let me show you these two first. So, the Five of Cups is a transformative energy about taking your lower vibrational emotions and raising them to a higher vibration. And the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups, who's offering this new joy and this new higher vibrational emotional energy. Kind of reminds me of if you ever saw Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner. It's like there's this, like, if there was something that happened that, we did have this lower vibrational emotions from it, sadness and disappointment, whatever. We come down here. There's nothing wrong with any emotion. We come down here to feel it all. None is wrong, none is right. They're just different, bring us different experiences. But like in the movie, she was in mourning because her husband had gotten killed. And so in the tribe that she was in, it was a Native American tribe, the chief or someone decides how long the mourning period is, and she was in mourning and they were falling in love, but they couldn't act on it. They could only just talk, and they were chaperoned and everything. Well, the day that the chief decided the mourning is over and she wore all white and she ran and jumped in his arms. This is the kind of energy I feel with this, is like a decision that the morning is over, like set a date of, okay, this is when I'm going to release these emotions. I'm going to feel them up to here, but then I'm done and I'm going to choose a different emotion. The Four of Pentacles, which is about the solid feeling of the outside world and the feelings of home too. So I'm not sure if this all is related with these emotions that are here, but there's a solid foundation in home, and even got a big old dragonfly there, which represents transformation and change. The swan also is all about the ugly duckling that transforms into something that's goes from dark to light. And I just feel like there is this time, this solid foundation that you're ready for it, but pick a day that you're ready to transform and be done. And I feel like it's important. So that's what they have for you, Joe. So many blessings. And then lastly, we've got Liliana. And so I want to ask, what does Kirill think about you? He's your buddy. We go on training. You're interested in him. Oh, all right. So, okay. So you want to know what he thinks about you. All right. Let's give these a good shuffle. All right. So what does he think about you? All right. Right. Well, we got the moon card. And so the moon card, of course, is Mother Luna. And there's a lot of emotion below the surface there, but it's hidden and it's unknown and it hasn't been revealed yet. So they're either pushing it down on purpose or just oblivious to it. But the Knight of Swords is movement of thought and belief and mindset, and communication too. So I feel like their mind has been changing, and how they've been thinking about you has been changing too, with this energy coming in here. So the moon card is some things that will be revealed to you, but I feel like it's important for you to um, let them make the move. Let them move forward, because I feel like there's something that's going to be coming here. I just got some clarifications with the King of Wands is about them stepping forward and putting the energy in, and the World card is an ending and a beginning, an ending of an old cycle, beginning of a new type of adventure. So I feel like that there's something that's coming that's going to change things anyway. And um, but I feel like there's a lot of emotion under there, and they are changing the way that they're looking and perceiving you, going, hmm. So I feel like you're picking up some of that as well. So we shall see. if they'll act on it. But I'm just curious to see what this is that's coming forward. I feel like there's going to be significant change, ending and beginning, and I'm not sure if they're initiating it, but it's whatever this change is, it causes them to act on it. So timing is still open in the air right now. So maybe we can check in again later. All right. So that's what we have, everybody. So as soon as I finish up here, I will post a quick comment listing the order in which the reading was completed so you can find yours. And I'll be back tomorrow and Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So until I see you guys, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things, our creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you, enjoy the rest of your night, wherever you may be, or day, where if you're on the other side of the world. And until I see you again, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.